My mom keeps insisting I don't remember my childhood correctly, but my nephew just described the same nightmare I've had for 20 years. My mother says I have an overactive imagination. She says it whenever my childhood comes up, like it's a stain I keep pointing at in a freshly cleaned room. I remember waking up screaming, night after night, from the same dream. A hallway with no lights, the sound of heavy breathing that wasn't mine, a door that wouldn't open no matter how hard I pulled, even though I knew, in the way you just know things in dreams, that if I didn't get through it, someone I loved would disappear. Mom remembers it differently. You barely had nightmares, she says. You slept like a rock. You always do this, twisting things. I used to argue. Now I just let her talk. Watch her eyes. How they never quite meet mine when she insists I'm wrong. Last weekend was my nephew Eli's 6th birthday. My older sister Lena invited everyone over. Balloons, cake, noise. It was the kind of chaotic family day that makes everything feel normal, even when it isn't. Eli is usually loud and fearless, bouncing off walls, demanding everyone's attention. But as the evening settled, he got quiet. Clingy. He kept glancing down the dark hallway that led to Lena's old bedroom. My old bedroom once. He refused to go to the bathroom alone. Finally, Lena laughed and said, "What's wrong, buddy? The hallway's not going to eat you." Eli pressed his face into her shoulder. "I don't like the house when the lights are off," he mumbled. Something in my chest tightened. "What do you mean, Eli?" I asked gently. He peeked at me. "Sometimes at night, there's a hallway with no lights. I can't find the switch. I hear breathing behind me, but when I turn around, there's nobody." The room went quiet. The TV buzzed faintly in the background. Lena started to say, "Eli, that's just a—" He kept going. "There's a door at the end. It's stuck. I know my mom is inside, but I can't open it. I pull and pull and pull, and then somebody whispers, 'You're not supposed to remember this part.'" My hands went cold. That line. That exact line. I hadn't thought about it in years, but hearing it in his small, shaky voice dragged me right back into the dream I'd had for most of my childhood. I looked at my mother. She had gone pale. Not angry, not annoyed, just bloodless. Her eyes were locked on Eli like he'd said something obscene. "Mom?" I said quietly. She blinked and forced a smile that didn't reach her eyes. "See?" she said too brightly. "Kids copy what they hear. This is exactly why you shouldn't talk about your nonsense around him." "I haven't," I said. My voice sounded strange, far away. "I've never told Eli about my nightmare." Lena frowned. "Yeah, nobody has. Mom, what are you talking about?" My mother stood up so fast her chair scraped the floor. "Enough," she snapped. "Children pick up things without you realizing. This conversation is over." Eli whimpered. "I don't like when she says that," he whispered. I leaned toward him. Who says what, sweetie?" He stared past me, toward the dark hallway. "The lady in the hallway. She stands behind me and says it in my ear. 'You're not supposed to remember this part.'" He paused, then added in a near-perfect imitation of my mother's voice. "And then she laughs like Grandma.